I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a beautiful Sunday morning. The conditions are perfect for hiking. Low humidity, the temperature's in the high 60s. There's a little breeze. I see a young buck in front of me. It's down the hill a little bit. I found another deer. I think there are several in this area. This one is a doe. That's a young buck. And I see a little fawn. And that might be the fawn's mother. It's a little dark down there. That little fawn sees me up here. There's the young buck. There's the doe. Now where'd the little fawn go? That little fawn was staying with the young buck. I'm hoping the fawn comes back to its mama. I'm very close to this doe. Wonder where that young buck and that little fawn is. There's the doe. They're in the area somewhere, but there are a lot of places for them to hide. The little fawn came back. It's not going to get too far away from its mama. She's over there. I wished it wasn't this dark. The little fawn looked back at me. Mama's over there. Now the little fawn is walking closer to me. You gonna come over here and visit me? It's very close to me now. It's over here sniffing. This young fawn is very close to me. Now it's walking away. But it's not running away. It just ran off up there, but not too far. Now the fawn is walking to me again. It's getting closer. Now it's getting closer. You checking me out? If I move, it'll run off. Watch what happens when I take a step. Huh? It's not running off like I thought it would. That fawn is so cute. This fawn is at the curious stage. Just watch me. Yeah, it's running off. It's going down there to its mama. I'm going to take off now. That was pretty neat. I wasn't expecting that this early in my hike. It's great to get a morning like this in August. Usually this time of year it's hazy, hot, and humid. I'm going to take advantage of it. We've been having a lot of hazy, hot, and humid days, so I'm loving this, but it's not going to last. This is August, so we'll probably get quite a few more hazy, hot, and humid days. It is so calm and peaceful where I hike. You'd never know this is a public park. I've been hiking this area for years, and I very seldom ever see another person. I just noticed the insects aren't even out this morning. That tree recently fell. This tree is blocking an area where I like to hike, but that's alright. I can always hike around trees when they fall. I'm getting ready to hike down a hill. I'm close to the bottom of this hill. Now I'm going to take off in this direction. I'm going to cross that gully down there. It's awfully quiet in this area. I don't even hear any birds. I'm going to go down there and cross the gully and start hiking up that hill. I can't get over how quiet it is this morning. I like quiet and peaceful. I cross this gully. I'm going to hike up that hill. On my way up the hill, found those deer at the start of my hike, and I'm hoping to find some more. But it's all about being at the right place at the right time. Deer roam around so much, you never know where they're going to show up. I'm as high as I'm going to hike. Now I'm going to take off in that direction. I'm hiking up this hill. I'm getting ready to leave this area. I didn't have any luck finding deer here. I made it up that hill. Now I'm going to hike off in this direction. There were deer in that area, but I didn't find them. They have a lot of good hiding places. I don't always find a lot of deer, but I enjoy looking for them. Especially on beautiful mornings like this. Well, I found a deer. I think it's a doe. It's pretty far in front of me. She's walking off down that hill. She disappeared down there, and I'm not going to try to find her. I'm going to keep hiking in this direction. I see another doe in front of me. The last time I was in this area, I found 2 does bedded down. So maybe those 2 are still together. She's not running off, but I'm going to take off. I'm going to hike down this hill. I'm still watching this doe walk off slowly. I think there's another doe in this area somewhere, but I don't see her. Once I get down to the bottom of this hill, I'll cross the gully and then hike up that hill, and that will be the last hill I hike up this morning. Just crossed the gully and now I'm on my way up the hill. I lost my water, or I forgot my water, one of the 2, so I'm not going to do any real heavy duty hiking, but I'm still getting in a pretty good hike. Drank a lot of water before I left home. I think that will last me until I finish this hike. Just hiked up a pretty steep hill. Now I'm almost to Rita's Point. There's Rita's Point, and I'm almost up to the top. This is where I found my favorite buck and his buddy Friday, but they're not here this morning. If they are here, they're hiding pretty good. Well, maybe they are in the area. I'm looking in front of me and I see a beautiful buck. No, this is not one of them. This is a different buck. I think this is a 6-pointer, if I'm not mistaken. He's looking down at me. He's thinking, what's that old man going to do? As I start walking towards him, he'll run off. I got a little closer to him and he hasn't run off yet. There he goes. He didn't run far. I think he's alone. I don't see any others. I'm at the top now. There's some field over there. Now he ran off back there, and I'm not going to try to follow him. I got some pretty good pictures and video of him. If I had some water, I'd probably hike over and see if I can find any other bucks in that area. But I'm getting thirsty. I'm on my way to Summit Field. Headed up the Top Hill Road in Summit Field. I'm on my way into Summit Field. I'm checking out the pond next to the rustic pavilion. Not much going on here. I see a turtle swimming around. It's probably a yellow-bellied slider. Where is it going? It's over there close to that log. Maybe that's where it's going. It's still swimming around. Is it going to climb up on that? Can't make up its mind. And also on the other side. It was just swimming around. I don't know what it's going to end up doing. It might end up over there, up on one of those logs. But I don't have time to wait for it. Just saw a little groundhog run off into this area. We'll see a lot of butterflies flying around. There's a monarch. Here's another monarch. I think that's a spice bush. It is. It's a spice bush swallowtail butterfly. There's a male eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly. They're all over here flying around the milkweed. Leaving the milkweed, it won't be long until all the flowers will be gone. And all you'll see will be seed pods. Like this. And all the butterflies will be gone. There's a spice bush swallowtail butterfly on the Virginia mountain mint. There's a hummingbird moth on the Virginia mountain mint. There's an eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly on the Virginia mountain mint. This is a male. There's an eastern tiger swallowtail butterfly, a hummingbird moth, and there was a bumblebee. Oh, there's the bumblebee. They're loving the Virginia mountain mint. There's another hummingbird moth. There's two silver spotted skippers on the Virginia mountain mint. I'm finished with the Virginia mountain mint. butterflies are flying all over the place. The monarch butterflies were not cooperating like they did Friday. This one landed right in front of me. I'm passing this pond again, the one that's next to the rustic pavilion. That turtle was out of the water, but it just jumped back into the water. I want to see it crawl up on a log, but I don't think it's going to cooperate. What's that rascal going to do? Now crawl up on that log. Turtles never get in a hurry. Now it's swimming away from the log. As soon as I leave, it'll probably crawl up on the log. Oh well. There's a lot of downy sunflowers in this area. Also known as ashy sunflowers or hairy sunflowers or whatever you want to call them. I'm about ready to leave Summit Field. I see some spice bush swallowtail butterflies on the butterfly weed. There's a lot more butterfly weed back there, and a lot more spice bush swallowtail butterflies. See a lot of goldenrod. I'm leaving Summit Field. I'm going to take the Corbelick Trail down to the bottom. This old man is ready to go home. I'm cutting through Sullivan Grove. Now I'm on my way down the Corbelick Trail. Still on the Corbelick Trail. I'm almost down to the bottom. I'm leaving the Corbelick Trail. I'm going to take this trail down to the golf course parking lot where I'm parked. It is time for this old man to go home.